Hey girlies, it's Nevaeh, and I'm here to sprinkle my thoughts on you. I'm currently at the gym and I'm riding the bike, so I'm out of breath. We just did 2 miles. I ran the whole first mile and then walked some of the second mile. I ran the first mile in 8 minutes and 26 seconds, and then now we're doing the bikes because none of the stairs were available. But anyways, I just wanted to come and make a video to remind you guys that you guys could do anything you guys put your mind to, and sometimes locking in is not always easy. It can feel like a sacrifice, especially if you have people you love in your life, who you like to go out with, who you like to eat with, to go on girls' dates with. Maybe it's family members you don't get to spend as much time with as you were before. And the reason why I'm even bringing this up is because I feel like I'm locked in, and because I am, it's a lot harder for me to make time for the people I truly care about. But if you have a bigger purpose, you know you're doing it for a reason, just stay locked in. People who are meant to be in your life, people who love you, will understand and see that what you're doing is with intention. And, if they're deserving of you, they won't make you feel regretful for putting yourself first and prioritizing yourself. For example, me, I'm on a savings journey right now. I think it's very important to have an emergency savings, and it's very important to clear any debt you have. And I have a car payment. I make car payments on my car every single month, and life with a car note, that takes money out of your pocket monthly. And that's not including, insurance, hygiene products. I have a daughter, I'm a parent. I have to pay for her stuff. If she ever needs new shoes. Everything, it all adds up. Laundry detergent, all of it adds up. And we're all grown. So the people in your life should understand that you're doing things with a purpose. Of course, communicate. Let people know, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm locked in right now. If they don't get it, that's on them. I'm out of breath, so I'm sorry if it's hard to listen to me while I'm out of breath. But yeah, recently I was trying to make plans with one of my closest friends. We live about an hour apart, and I wanted to go see her, but the time that I was available, the time that she was available and I was available, traffic between us was 2 hours and 30 minutes. And by the time I got there, I would have only had an hour to be with her because I had to come back home and make sure my daughter was, I was going to go with my daughter. I had to come back home, make sure I got my daughter ready for bed on time. And we still had things to do early in the morning the next day. So I had to tell her, I won't be able to make it. She understood, though, but that's because she knows what it's like to live a purposeful life. When you live a purposeful life and you're doing things that are important, you're doing things that are big, you don't have the luxury of being up all night. I can't be up all night if I know I got to get up at 4:45 in the morning the next day to go to the gym, and then I have class, and then I have work, and still have to take care of my daughter, spend time with her. So yeah, time slots will open up. You'll be able to do things. You'll be able to go out, and if you are intentional with your money, you'll find time and you'll have the finances to spend other time with people. But you just have to be intentional. You can't just splurge all the time and just spend whatever and be mindless and careless about the things that you have going on in your life, because it's so easy to get to fall behind. It's so easy to not have any money saved up, and then an emergency comes up. What happens if your car breaks down? You have no emergency funds to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? What happens if you get evicted or something, or you're moving and you need moving trucks? What happens in the cases where unexpected events pop up? Medical bills. If you have kids, you guys know them co-pays ain't always cheap. So just be very intentional. And I'm not saying to never live life and to never spend time with people that you love, because I think that is very important. And for me, it's very important for me to show the people around me that I do love and care about them. But to show them that I love and care about them does not always mean spending money. Does not always mean saying yes when I know I don't have the energy to actually show up for them how I need to. Because it's so easy to say yes to somebody, to tell somebody you're going to hang out with them and spend time with them. You get with them, you don't even have the energy to be locked into what they're saying and actually carry on a meaningful conversation because you're so burnt out from work, from school, from parenting, and you never gave yourself time to rest. You shouldn't be sacrificing sleep to hang out with people. Yes, you might be sacrificing money at times, or yes, you might be sacrificing, you know, spending money on yourself buying food, but your sleep is important. It is number one. Without sleep, you cannot function. If you are backed up on sleep, if you don't get sleep and then you go to school, you go to work, you're trying to take care of the dreams you have, and you don't have any sleep, before you know it, that compound interest of the lack of sleep is going to add up. You're eventually going to feel it, and then it's going to set you back anyway. You're going to even have to take 20 steps back anyway, because you're going to be so burnt out that you physically cannot keep up with whatever it is that you're doing. So always make sure you have that sleep down pat. People who love you will never tell you to not sleep for them. Obviously, there's going to be certain times where you can stay up later, or you can do things. Like for me, I know on Fridays and Saturdays, those are days that I can be up later. I can, sacrifice a little bit of sleep, because on Saturday morning and Sunday morning, I don't have much going on. But Sunday night to Thursday night, sleep is priority. It's so easy to get behind, especially when you're a student. If you're a student watching this, sleep is important. You can't even focus in classes. Like, I've nodded off in classes because I didn't sleep on time. So sleep is everything. Sleep is number one. But more of what I'm saying is just make sure you have that balance. I'm not saying to give up on everybody in your life and not ever make time for anybody, not to ever spend money, not to be so frugal that you can't do anything because you don't even want to spend gas on people. But what I'm saying is be very intentional. Don't say yes to everything because you feel obligated to, because at the end of the day, that doesn't even make you a good person. It makes you a people pleaser. It means that you put other people before you put your own needs. And whenever you do that, in the end, you're not even showing up for them the right way. You can't show up for somebody in your best, your best form because you're tired. Anyways, I hope this video was encouraging or motivating, or I said something that somebody needed to hear. Holla at your girl. Be real or be real. Ooh.